Every year we start with a thought. This year will be better. But thinking and planning are all well and good until we need to do the thing. That's when plans usually fail. But this year it will be different. This year we're going into the new year prepared, armed with a plan that will be easy to execute. You don't believe me? Stay with me and prove me wrong. This is the second part of the series, How to Change Your Life in 1 Year. We did some soul searching in the first video and evaluated the situation we're in. And since the first video was focused on our past, it's only natural that this one will be entirely about our future. But first things first. If you are new to this channel, hi, I'm Basswood. Here you will learn everything you need to know about prolonged fasting and a healthy lifestyle. Now, my fasting sessions last anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks every year, and I've been doing them for the past almost 3 decades now. So I know a thing or two about it. But when it comes to sticking with a healthy decision day in and day out, I'm still learning. So if you do decide to go on a journey with me, I can promise you this. You will get tons of information about fasting and probably a few laughs about my tried and failed attempts to a healthier lifestyle. But enough about me. Let's go into the topic of my video. Now, in the previous video, we dived deep into what our everyday life looks like. We brainstormed and decided on 6 pillars to evaluate our current situation, and if you're anything like me, your results were not optimal. Now, we evaluated each pillar and made a visual representation of our life with a pillar circle, releasing our inner child and colored the circles for visual effect. Now, if you haven't watched the previous video, I suggest you start there, so you'll have a good foundation for this one. But for the rest of us, today is day 2 of our planning process. And as I said in the beginning, today we're going into the future. Now, I found that imagination is a powerful thing a long time ago. It can take you to a different world, and it can help you navigate this one. So today we are going to use our imagination to give us a boost. Now, take the pillar circle that you colored and look at it. Remember why your scores are as high or as low as they are. Now, if you need help, read what you wrote about each pillar in the previous exercise. Now focus on your emotions. What do you feel? Are you angry, disappointed, maybe sad or numb? These are all valid. Don't suppress them. We are going to use them in this exercise. Now we are going to focus on what our life looks like 10 years from now if we don't change anything, so that our life circle or pillar circle stays the same. Now remember to focus on all 6 pillars: health, self-care, family, relationship, money, and fun. Now use your feelings to write the most brutal reality you can think of. As I told you in the first video, we will be doing these exercises together. And in my case, my imaginary future looked something like this. I gave up on my health and I gave in to the cravings, sugar, takeout, and ultra-processed food. The result of this is me being overweight. Really overweight. I'm in and out of hospitals weekly, every time with a different diagnosis. I have no energy and I am relying on sugar and coffee to keep me going through the day. Now, my work suffers as well. I am secluded from coworkers, embarrassed by the weight gain. It's hard to concentrate and I do my work inefficiently, which means I make mistakes. I'm in my boss's office more frequently than I'd like, and I have no excuses to give him. This is also evident on my monthly paycheck. Now, this channel is long gone. I didn't have the face to preach about healthy living if I wasn't doing the same. And also, I am dreading coming home since I know the tension with my husband is getting stronger. We are now more roommates than husband and wife, and I know this isn't his fault. My boys are avoiding me as much as possible. They know not to ask to go to their game or to expect a home-cooked family dinner. This wasn't the case in years. I have nothing to look forward to. I lie on the couch and have my best friend by my side, the remote control. I don't socialize. Family trips are a thing of memories. Before it was from lack of energy, and now it is because of the tension between us. I also know that my boys will be out of the house as soon as they finish school, since they have nothing holding them here. And I also know that my husband and I probably won't be together for much longer when that happens. I've neglected my friends for such a long time that I am embarrassed to call them. Not that I have something to talk about or energy to do so. In the end, I succumbed to a heart attack from my clogged arteries in my early 60s. Now, this is a grim future to look forward to. So if this doesn't kick me in my behind to do something about my future, nothing will. And this is something you need to do as well. Use your imagination and be as brutal as possible. Find your pressure points and press them hard. This will be your fuel for change. Now, I wrote my worst future a week ago, and I can't tell you how many times I've looked at it this week when I didn't feel like doing something. This works. And also, this is where I leave you. Now, do the exercise. Envision the grim future that will make the most impact for you today. In the last video, we will be using this exercise to make a difference, and I'll give you the blueprint to stick to long into the year. Also, if you're brave enough to share your worst future, feel free to write your pain points in the comments. It could be an idea somebody else needs to see as well, and I'll certainly be looking for them and adding them to my list as well. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe. This is just the beginning. And if you look for a different, healthier next year, I promise this channel will provide enough ideas and challenges to make this interesting. Until next time.